Janada.
And, yeah, it's the last one before our little Christmas vacation.
Can I get your little Brazilian friend to come back in again? Give me a Christmas
She was in
send-off?
for like a fucking week.
Yeah.
She kept coming in. She wouldn't go
made
away.
my knees shake, that little piece of garbage.
She came in, and, yeah, what a fine ass.
Think she's pretty?
Oh, she is beautifully ugly. Like, it's like she's so pretty and ugly put together that she's dynamic. Like, she's just a dynamic little filth ball.
Would
Yeah.
you let her sit on your face and put her height on your face?
Why would you even ask that?
I mean, you might be in a faithful vibe now and not
two
looking.
girls, one Patrice's face.
Yeah, you were really digging her, man.
She made my knees shake. She really did. That was the second horniest time I've ever had in my life.
Because it was a whole slow talk her into taking her pants off thing.
And then she covered her little twat with her hands.
Yeah.
Did you see it at all?
No, she covered it. Like, she pulled them down and then covered them with her hands, and you just see this small, meaty ass. And I think she was the second. I mean, I've been horny, but I mean, where you go, oh God, you gotta put your face in ice cold water. And
Yeah.
the first horniest time ever, like where, you ever been rapey?
Yes.
Oh, rapey?
You like where you just go, God help me not rape.
Yep.
And it was this fucking beautiful girl in England. Just, she walked out of a club. She was a model, had to be, staggering out of a club and just pulled her pants down, squatted and pissed in the middle of the street, and stood back up and walked away. I almost fainted in the gutter. I almost passed out.
Was it the animalistic thing about the whole thing?
It was so. I jerked off 7 times and it still didn't.
Wow.
Take care of the
It didn't get the evil out. I just had to sleep.
What the fuck is so like...
Like the Wolfman. You know the Wolfman locks himself in?
Yeah. No matter what you hear, don't open this door.
I had to give somebody a gun. If I come out of this room, shoot me. And this girl, this Brazilian girl, had to be, just in terms of to hit me in terms of horniness in the top. It had to be the second. She was such a little hot thing with that. I don't know. I don't want to say ugly because that's so.
No, she's not ugly. She's very pretty.
Ugly is not the word. It's like she's just a strange looking little sexy thing.
There's something called funny looking cute.
That's what she is.
That is,
yes.
That can sometimes surpass hot.
Because she's hot,
Yes.
but she's oddly beautiful. Yeah, I know.
Yes, that's
Not
a
even
great-
oddly
No.
beautiful. Oddly
You're
beautiful
there,
falls
though.
into the
You know what you're
category,
talking
but
about, right?
there's funny looking cute, which is a weird thing. Like on first inspection.
I think
quick glance.
Charlize Theron is that face. Like a
really?
face
What?
of... Yeah, I think
'cause
she's like,
just
you go...
pretty hot.
She's
man.
considered like hot and beautiful and classically beautiful
She's
kind
not.
of shit.
If you look at her... wait, how about Ashley Judd?
Well, I consider
Like,
them
you just
like
look at
twins.
her like-
They're interchangeable, the two of them.
This girl, that's this Brazilian girl, that
I'm trying
she
to think
hit
of a good
me-
example of funny looking
I don't know.
cute.
That's- yeah.
If she squeezed your
That,
cock, you think you would have come? If she would have tugged it a little bit?
I ignored her. I did
Maybe.
that fake ignoring
Oh,
her.
shit. I didn't
But
have
she
the
was
mic
so
on.
cute.
There we
I
go.
had to fake ignore her. Like, I had to be above how cute she was. Like, there's something when she pulled her little pants down and that small meaty booty, you could see the meat. You could see how it was a meaty little booty, and she covered her twat up with her hand. It made me sick. My stomach was turning. Like, I was like, oh, you fucking dirty.
You were just,
Like,
it
I
upset
would risk
you.
my relationship if my girl listened to radio and just stick my face right in that asshole.
Really?
Because that's how I am now. Immediately, it's asshole. Like, if I see a beautiful girl, it's no more pussy. I'm just, it's
going right.
asshole. I want to put my face right in her asshole. There's no more vagina.
The vagina has too much humanity attached to it.
Yeah. You just want the filthiest of holes.
Just wherever the stinkiest mess is.
Well,
That's where your face
where are
is
you going to go
going.
from asshole, though?
It doesn't
internal
matter,
organs.
'cause I-
Back to face.
Yeah, just in case she wakes up, I always go
Right
for
to
the
the trach
dirtiest.
hole.
I always go for the dirtiest just in case she comes out of her whatever her coma-like state is
The
that made me want to
stupor.
let me
Yeah.
like fuck with her. I go dirty first, and then I go, okay, I'll do the regular stuff, but I'm going straight to fucking.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that particular girl, straight to asshole.
Yeah.
Straight, not even a smell test.
That's interesting.
She
Cause,
could have wrestled an alligator
that-
and came from roller skating at the same time.
that's true. There are like certain, and I guess that's what you rapey when you say rapey.
I had a hitchhiker.
You're feeling rapey.
Yeah, like I don't see. That's what I'm saying. But you know how people take shit out of context. Oh my God! It's like you feel like, oh my God, nothing can soothe what just happened to me.
You just go down to that real primal
She still didn't beat that fucking girl, that white girl in England that just squatted.
That squatted and pissed.
And took a laser beam piss. Like, you can...
like a plasma cutter cutting through some metal.
Like a fucking lifesaver, it was coming out. Like, it was straight and then... And it didn't curve until she stopped. Like, it just... And she just looking straight ahead and got up and then staggered away almost like some weird nightmare.
Was it the animalistic thing about what was it about that scene that just stood out and made it so hot?
I talked to fucking Norton about it years ago because it's still to this day it made me crazy. He just goes, it's a naughtiness, I guess, and that's why two girls, one cup it just didn't bother me. I enjoy seeing beautiful women just do. It makes me feel better about myself. It just when you see a beautiful woman in the street, you just think to yourself, two girls, one cup. Because you just go, this is the reason why men hate women is that video. It's just like, you mean I'm doing all of this, man? All of this I'm doing to find out that you shit in a cup? I'm doing all of this? Really? Are you serious?
I don't think all women have the capacity to do the two girl, one cup.
That's what they should be doing. Stop trying to succeed in the business world. Grab a cup and make a movie, you fucking hunters.
It just didn't bother me when I saw that thing. It just because I understood there's a psychology behind it, and it was just like, oh. And that girl, they will. If you see those girls walking on the street, you'll go, oh my God. The one girl had legs like a superhero, man. She had legs like you draw in a comic book, Wonder Woman superhero legs.
Yeah. And
she's just sitting there, sticking her whole hand down her throat, throwing up on another broad. And in that itself is disgusting, but the context of it is beautiful. It's just it helps men not do bad things. Just to see this girl open her ass and shit in a cup.
No, he's right. I one time, years ago, picked up this hitchhiker. She needed beer money. I was 19. She was maybe 30.
Doesn't start well.
I was 19. She was like 30.
You didn't kill a girl.
Oh, no. But she needed beer money. So I bought her a couple of six-packs, and we were talking. And she was flirting with me. And she looked at I was so horny, and she looked at my cock through my jeans. I had a heart on. And she's like, nah, I can't do anything. I got to go home. And then she's like, nah, it looks nice. And she squeezed it a little bit through my jeans. She's like, oh, you got a nice cock. And I understood what it would be like to attack somebody. I felt exactly, that's a great word Patrice had, rapey. I could have raped her, but it wasn't the violence of rape. It was the sexual angle of when someone sexually assaults you.
Right, it wasn't like
hurting her.
Power over you. It was just like,
please let me come.
I can't have you.
Please let me come.
Oh, hey, laser beam piss girl, can I please fuck you, please? And you just know it's not going to happen. And you just go.
If she pissed and then had bent over the cup, and then bent over the car, and then put her ass out and said, come wipe me, would you have come and put your mouth on a pussy? I'd
have did the Puerto Rican cross over my body. I'd have did the Catholic cross and just said, God, I wouldn't know. Like now, there's nothing that a girl could do filthy that would make me go, like if a girl, I would know what to do. Come wipe my ass. No problem. That ass down to the vagina. I know how to do that, baby girl. Or ass, or no, vagina up to ass.
Clit to fucking spine, back to clit.
I would know how to do it. Like I know how to choke chicks and shit. I know how to do anything
you know all
I
the
need to
filth.
do. Yeah, like people go. I talk to a girl about spitting in her face, and they just like, ooh. But I know how to do it. It's just I know how to do it.
There's no more uncharted territory for you. You are fucking. You've mapped out the entire world of perversity.
Nothing trips me out.
And there's no new land for you. No new frontier
I know what
of
I
filth.
don't like. I don't like human shit. Is despicable. See, the thing I can watch that two girls thing is because there's no smell. Human shit is just horrid.
Yeah.
I'm not into that, and I'm also not into being tied up. But I'll tie a bitch up in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tie a chick up in a minute.
Can I stop you for a sec, though? We didn't get to the end of Jim's story. Why didn't she blow you?
She said she had a guy she couldn't, a boyfriend, and she's like, yeah, I can't. I just can't. And I knew she wouldn't. I understood that the encounter was over unless I did something bad. So I just dropped her off and
That's
drove
how
away.
you knew it was the end, because you can feel right when you get rapey is that what the rapey part was.
So you ain't getting it.
Oh, it looks so juicy, but I can't. And you just start shaking.
Because you know she won't. And I didn't
You
have,
never felt rapey in your life?
No, I never had it put in that context.
All right,
but there have been, you know, dry humping nights. That just, you know, you leave with blue balls and fucking looks like you rubbed your dick on a cheese grater all night. That would, you start feeling
You ever
rapey.
ask a girl, please? Have you ever said please for pussy?
I don't think I've ever said please.
In your life, have you ever said please?
No.
I beg of you.
Please,
No,
please.
you don't understand. I've never done the typical guy lines of like, you know, you don't understand. I need this, and oh, if you were into me, we'd do this, or if you're, you know, any of that bullshit.
But if you start losing what happened is I started losing this thing where jerking off was being defeated. As soon as I discovered how much I enjoy jerking off,
Yeah.
and how little pussy did mean, like the act of it and sticking it in is not as big as like I'll jerk off in fucking a second if a bitch plays the pussy game. But like I said, the ones that fucked me up, like that Brazilian girl, jerking off probably wouldn't have. I ignored her at the end of the day. Like I just got her out my head because jerking off wouldn't have helped with this little thing just covering her twat with her hand.
Right.
I had a massage therapist one time rubbing me, and she had a pair of like loose cloth shorts on. She was kind of getting a little nasty, and I'm on my back, and I asked her, I wanted to feel her ass. Right. So I asked her to put her ass by my face. So she straddled my face, and when she opened her legs, the cloth part of her shorts came aside, and I saw her pussy lips. And they were fucking fat and massive. It looked like, you ever see a caricature where the fucking head is so much bigger than, it looked like a caricature pussy. It didn't look like a human. And
How horny was you?
I can't describe I wanted to bite. And I wanted to devour her somehow. Like I was that excited. I wound up giving her $600 because I got so crazy.
Wow.
She wouldn't do anything. She wouldn't let me lick it. I didn't know how to play it at that time.
You just gave her $600 and with a wink, like,
no,
come on, you know what it's all about,
I
baby.
kept giving her money, and she was so good at the game that I wound up getting nothing, and I wound up jerking off.
In front of her?
What was the
when she left.
Holy shit, you gave her $600
Did it ever get past just taking a peek?
Eventually, I fucked her. Not that night, but eventually, I fucked her.
Was it as good as the build up? Like, was it as good as this story?
And now that girl is my wife.
That's right. No, she I saw her.
So I married her.
That's years ago. I saw her a lot of times after that, and eventually I started licking that big, beautiful, meaty, fat pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the build up worth all?
Yeah, it was huge.
Was the payoff?
Was a big pussy. That was a big, fat pussy, man. It drove me. It was visceral.
I think, you see, that's the odd thing. Like,
big fat bulge.
I think Jimmy still has that thing with the filth or whatever he's into that you kind of lost. You don't seem to really get excitement anymore
We have to go
out of it.
Gotta
it's
go
like
back,
a chore.
Gotta go back to the day he came in here with his glass dildos.
I
And
had
we had a moment. Remember the moment with the glass dildos where we looked at you?
and just was like,
What are you doing?
Are you all right, man?
Yeah.